In front of me I have the new Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and I will be going over unboxing along with a, well, quick look at the device, its specifications, feature set, and probably most importantly, because that's the most insane one, it's going to be the price tag. And yeah, I'm gonna get to decent rant about that one, I'm pretty sure. Now, I want to start off by saying that I have a suspicion that these devices, meaning Huawei, have a bit more compelling price, for instance in China where they're being sold. Something tells me that things like import fees and whatever are completely making this device into a shit show, and just something that I would never recommend anyone, just because the price that they want is now exceeding the most expensive devices on the market from the biggest companies. So it's literally not worth it. But let's get into it by opening it up. Hopefully for the price there is a charger, because the Pro definitely didn't have one. Now this is twice as big of a package, so let's hope that at least there's a charger. There we go. I love this cutout right here, so it can accommodate this this. Like, holy shit, that is it's not a camera bump anymore. It's a camera mountain. Okay, anyway, let's just set it to the side. The packaging right here, I love the angle of it. And we get... Are you kidding me? No charger? Got to be fucking clowning here. Okay, so we have a case. The previous one also did, but this one has a little bit of a design to it. The Pro version of it has a plastic one. I'm pretty sure this is also plastic, but it was primarily just clear plastic with a little bit of a frosting in this area right here. Now this is actually looking more like a designed one. And then we get our paperwork with the energy rating of about 41 hours of usage. Cool. So the same one as the Pro. And then we get a Type-C to Type-C cable right here. 6 amps. Anyway, drop that back in here. Actually, wait, before I drop it in here. Nope, there is no charger. Amazing. You have got to be shitting me here. You must be absolutely insane, Huawei. Okay, so let's pop this on the device, just because honestly, not the biggest fan of this color. So at least I can mask it a little bit. And wow, look at that. It's an absolute camera island right here. So the thickness of this device, can't really say that it's small, considering yeah, this is the thickness of a laptop, and not even a thin one. Okay, so talking about the display, as that's going to be something that you're going to be looking at almost every time. So come on, turn on. Chop chop. There we go. So in a second, once it actually boots up, you will be able to see the 6.8 inches size display with a resolution of 1276 by 2848 pixels. That's a LTPO OLED display, 1 billion colors, HDR vivid, 120 Hz refresh rate, and a 1440 Hz pull rate for the display, so it's super responsive. But don't get it twisted in here. My finger is moving faster than the display, and that's just because of the shitty design of Huawei's UI. So the bubble needs to have a little bit of a wobble, and that needs a delay. So it literally removes the need to have a high pull rate for your display when your UI seems like it's lagging behind. Now, in terms of brightness, we're looking at 3000 nits of peak brightness, which is good. Another thing is we are looking at a 89.7% screen to body ratio, 459 pixels per inch, Kunlun 2 glass right here. It also gives me, like, there's another option, which is a second generation crystal armor Kunlun glass, MASH level 4. Anyway, another thing to mention is the display right here comes with a pre-applied screen protector, so that's neat. I like that. And let's quickly go through the setup just so we can see how the cameras look like. I want to point out, for a smart device, it's absolutely effing stupid, considering it's forcing me to connect to Wi-Fi. Now, I might be insane here, but I thought that the point of a fucking setup right here is so I can set it up the way I want to, not the way Winnie the Pooh from China wants me to. Now, I guess I must be absolutely batshit crazy to think about setup as something that is designed for me nowadays. So anyway, once we connect to this piece of shit network, we can continue on. And we can skip basically everything else, just not the, not the thing that I actually wanted to skip. Thanks. Now, Huawei ID we can actually skip, though it's hidden, so I'm going to click right here, maybe later, leave, and oh, no, you're not giving this bullshit here. Piss off. No. Tracking right here for ads. Piss off. There we go. If you want to give me relevant ads, you can pay for the data to know what the relevant things are, like everyone else does. We're gonna basically select later for everything, update manually, don't enable, setup, finish. Deselect everything, we don't need this trash. I may receive Are you fucking kidding me? You want to give me app recommendations? So basically you want to give me ads when a device costs as much as this piece of shit. Are you insane? Fuck off. Literally. Oh my god. Wow. And they had the audacity to then put that on while you're going to the setup. That is a... Wow, this is the biggest middle finger I have ever seen. Jesus. Now, this is probably the most absurd kind of price I have ever seen on a phone. And the more insulting thing is the price for this. Like, the fact that they want to give you ads on a device that costs $2,000. That is insane. Anyway, let's continue on. So, apart from the display, probably the only standout feature for this phone will be the cameras. So, these cameras right here, we're looking at a 50 megapixel, 1.6 to 4.0 aperture, 23mm wide lens, which will be the one right here. You can kind of see it because it has this kind of like aperture thingy thing. I don't know how to call it, to be honest. It's basically a shutter. It can be closed or opened a little bit, which is going to be super hard to kind of showcase this, to be completely honest. As, for God's sakes, I cannot get the light to be kind of showing correctly. Let's try it this way. Oh, there we go. I just need to overblow the hell out of everything. So you can see it right here. You have this kind of like weird hexagonal shape around the lens. That's the variable aperture. So there we go. So that's one of the, I guess, standout features for the cameras right here. So it can automatically or manually define how much light will be entering the sensor, giving you a bit more control over it. So that's the camera number one. Now, camera number two will be the 50 megapixel 2.4 aperture 83mm periscope telephoto, which is this behemoth right here. And we also have a 12.5 megapixel 3.6 aperture periscope, which is also part of one of those. I'm not exactly sure which one. As you can see, we have kind of like 2 perforations right here for cameras. I'm not sure which one is which, to be frank with you. And lastly, we have a 40 megapixel 2.2 aperture 13mm ultra wide, the one right here, the least impressive one. So those are the cameras, and we can do obviously 4K 60 right here. 1080p goes up to 960 frames, though that will be a slow motion one. And then at the front we have a 13 megapixel ultra wide lens that also does 4K 60. Again, decent for selfie, but for like nearly $2,000 or I think $2,000, having a 13 megapixel selfie is just kind of like already crap. If this is the only thing you got going for your phone, why isn't this another 50 megapixel? Or at least 32, like other devices have? Like any logical reason here? Because I sure as shit can't find one. So anyway, that's basically the cameras right here. They will be the standout feature of this phone. And one thing that I also want to point out, well, I'm gonna open this up. Let's just agree to every spyware. If we go into videos, we have a pretty strong bokeh effect right here. We can also do the 8K, or not 8K, sorry, 4K 60. There we go. That's max. So let me just wipe this down. There we go. And I'm gonna just move this and give you kind of like a preview of what we're gonna be looking at. Well, that was interesting. Let me just give this time around. Nothing happened. Okay, so let's know later. You don't need to update anything. Let's turn off Wi-Fi. So there we go. Here's the recording, and pay attention to the background. Like, it's super, and I really mean super blurry. Now, one thing that is good is the definition between the foreground and the background. So if I zoom into this, you can see that each one of these fake leaves is very defined. Like, it separates it from background pretty well. The reason I'm pointing that out is because I am very certain that this isn't a real bokeh effect. It is too strong, considering that literally there's like 10 centimeters to what's behind. This kind of bokeh you get when things are much further away, not literally 10 centimeters away. Let me maybe bring up brightness a little bit. There we go. It could be a little bit better. So you can see right here, very good separation, even in playback. So there we go. So moving on, let's now move on to the weakest part of this device. Considering it's a flagship, it's very weak. So the device comes with, number one, 5170 mAh battery. It's a Chinese phone, right? I mean, it's a Huawei. It has obviously competition from Xiaomi, which also is being sold globally, unlike this is almost sold globally, but I guess both of them are kind of competing in the same kind of way from the same place. Now, the reason I'm pointing that out is because Xiaomi has the goals to release a phone that is actually worth the money. That would be the 17 Pro Max, as an example, the highest end that they're going to be releasing in September. So supposedly it's already released. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not here because I can't buy it here, so it doesn't really matter. So maybe it's just released in China so far. I don't know. I can't access it right here, and I don't live in China to know this. But the reason I'm pointing that out is because this device will definitely be way more affordable. Even though it's literally the most premium phone that they will be offering, it's I can be literally safe assuming that it will never even come close to this price right here. And it comes with a 7,500 mAh battery, 50 watts wireless charging, along with 100 watts wired charging. A new Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5. So not the same one that, for instance, Samsung have, but the newer version of that. Absolutely like flagship processor. So it's a stupidly fast processor. And on top of that, we have triple 50 megapixel cameras, wide, periscope, telephoto, and ultra wide. And you can record at 8K 30 frames and 4K up to 120, though I think that might be a slow motion. And also you have a selfie with 50 megapixels. So just a little bit of a kind of rundown of what you get in terms of price differences. And on GSM Arena, they're stating that this device will cost about 720 euros. I don't think it will. I think it will be more expensive than this. But they also thought that the Pro version of this phone right here cost 800 euros, while costing 1,600 or, well, 1,400 euros and $1,600. So they're just a little bit off, like nearly double the price. But hey, they got the spirit, and most of the information is accurate anyway. So that being said, very small battery, all things considered, when basically the competition from their own backyard can offer 7,500 milliamps at nearly the same kind of phone size. And this one, like I mentioned, also charges at 100 watts wired, and also, surprisingly, very good, 80 watts wireless charging. Now, 80 watts is outperforming Samsung by nearly double the speed of what they offer with a cable. Shit. If I take my phone into consideration, my phone charges at about a third of the speed with a cable. And if we consider cable to cable, that is more than 1/4. Like, basically 4 times faster charging compared to what I have right here. So massive massive charging speed right here for this phone. Absolute W. I don't want to take that away, as that's kind of rare for this phone. Anyway, moving on. We have 16 gigabytes of RAM and half a terabyte of storage, and you can get it up to 1 terabyte of storage with the second option. So you have only 2 options. Now, additionally, there is no expandable storage right here, even though this is Huawei and they have their own proprietary storage type. Not sure why this was so difficult to say. That they call nano memory. That was, for instance, present on the Mate 20 Pro. Here, we don't have that. So this is a SIM tray, and this looks to be a SIM tray. Now this one is actually labeled as a SIM. This one has no label. And if this does support nano memory, then GSM Arena isn't stating it. But I also don't have a nano memory to pop in here just to double check this, as nano memory is literally the same exact size as a SIM card. So it could be, could be that this device uses it, but I can't check it. But I know that before, on a Mate 20 Pro, when their tray was designed also to utilize nano memory, you would have NM/SIM on there to imply that it supports the nano memory, their proprietary storage. But nothing like that visible here. Okay, so moving on to the probably most important portion, it's going to be the processor. And boy, oh boy, do I have a lot to say right here. So you better prep yourself. You might want to sit down, considering this device costs nearly $2,000. This piece of shit had the audacity to charge this much for a phone that comes with a Kirin 9020. Now, to go in depth into this garbage-ass processor is basically equivalent to a mid-range processor, if even that. I'm going to pull something up. I want to double check something, because I can speak, but I could be incorrect. And you know what? At $2,000 freaking dollars, it's best that I won't be. I want to be pretty certain about this. So let's search for let's see. That's going to be a very interesting comparison. Wow. Literally wow. Holy shit, that is what I'm looking at is oh wow. Oh boy, that is comical. That is peak comedy. Wow. Okay. You know what? Considering this is coming at a price tag of a more than flagship price, like shit, a Fold from Samsung costs less than this device. They want more than Samsung wants for their already overpriced Samsung Fold, the newest one. So with that in mind, I should be comparing it to probably the top of the top, right? The Fold. But you know what? I'm not gonna do that. What instead I'm gonna compare it to is the Nothing Phone CMF Phone 2 Pro. I'm gonna only compare it in terms of processing power, as this phone obviously has advantage in camera department. That's literally what it's designed for. But it's also a phone that's supposed to do other things, not just camera. If you want a good camera, buy a DSLR, not this. So with that in mind, you can get a dedicated camera that will be better, have also changeable lenses and all that stuff for less than this. So it's only fair that I compare it in terms of processing power, because other devices can also take photos, just not as good one as this. So the reason I picked the CMF Phone 2 Pro is because it literally costs 10% of this phone. So at 10%, and this will be absolutely like comical, at 10% of the price, that CMF Phone 2 Pro has start off maybe slow, you know, just so you don't get like dizzy from this. In multi-core performance, it gets 112% over. Oh wait, sorry, not this one. Okay, slow. That was a actual Snapdragon. So that CMF phone has a Dimensity set. Oh, okay. Almost screwed that up. I'm actually looking at a wrong processor right now. For some reason, I typed in something else than what I got. Awesome, I love it. Bear with me while I try to find what I was actually looking for, which is the 7300. Oh, for God's sakes, where is a... Okay. Okay, so this is actually not that bad. If I look at it from a perspective of the processor I was looking at. Now, let me just quickly double check something else, considering we do have different specifications right here. And I would really like to be able to compare it to... Huh. Okay, so it looks like this is the only place that actually has different different information, which, you know what, it is probably would be the best to have my own benchmarks, but as a first kind of glance, I will give you both of the sides of what I found. So let's bring up the flagship. This device comes out at this price, so you know, I forgo the CMF phone, screw that. We're looking at phones that come with the flagship processors, like the Samsung Fold, right? It's about the same price, so it's best that we do that. So basically, if we look at this from this perspective, in Antutu benchmarks, the 9020 gets apparently, what is that? 1,200,000, almost 50,000 score. I'm just rounding it up as it's going to be easier. Versus the not even listed Snapdragon. Huh? Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. That is still fucking slow as hell. Wow. Okay, so I was just kind of looking at it incorrectly. But this processor, if you compare it to the flagship, is slower, like by a significant margin. And just to give you the actual numbers that are pulled from nanoreview.net when comparing it to the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 4, which is the one that the Samsung S25s along with the Fold come with, to this one, which came half a year later. This actually processor, just to point that out, has been released over a year ago, or about a year ago. So this is not a new processor in a new device, just so you know. And Kirin is made by Huawei. So they made a overpriced device with their own processor, and they didn't even have the audacity to make a new version of that processor that would be faster for the current freaking year. Now, with that in mind, I will hold no punches. Snapdragon literally just completely clobbers this processor into the ground in everything. In terms of, let's just go Antutu 10 benchmarks, we're looking at measly 118% increase in performance for the Snapdragon 8 Elite. So it's over double the speed of this with a score that is 2,721,000, almost 22,000 score compared to the 12 or 1,200 and nearly 50. So it's absolute like shit show right here. And then if we move over to the Geekbench 6 scores, in a single performance, Snapdragon just gets a measly 143% increase in performance, so 2.5 times faster, great. While in multi-score, it gets 212%, so just over 2 times faster. And where the biggest insult shows up is in the GPU performance. If you like playing games, well, you sure shit won't be doing on this phone for $2,000 freaking dollars, because 8 Elite at a cheaper price tag with a bigger screen that would be on a Fold, well, it's only 4.5 times faster. 449% increase in GPU performance over what we have right here. It's absolute insanity. So this phone, if it costs cheaper in China, then that's good for you. But for the rest of the world, where it comes at nearly €2,000 or $2,000 price tag, it's an absolute insult. Like, your money, I would have more joy burning it rather than giving it to Huawei for just the sheer audacity to release a phone at this price range. It's insane. It's insulting. Now, the reason I'm focusing so much on the processor is because the only good standout feature here is the camera. And camera is not going to be worth this much. And it's also not good enough for me to justify buying this phone over a dedicated actual camera with, replaceable lenses, removable one with variable aperture rates, and all kinds of different things. It's much more versatile. And considering they're basically charging you this much for a phone that's supposedly designed for this, while giving you something that is just barely faster than, or a little bit faster than, for instance, a mid-range device that comes at a tenth of the price of this, it just leaves a sour taste in my mouth. I prefer to have a camera that will last me longer and work better than what this will. And when comparing it to phones, as it is a phone, it absolutely falls flat on its face and offers almost no justifiable reason to pick this over a little bit more inferior camera phone that will basically completely clobber this in every other aspect. Considering this is not coming with Google Play services whatsoever, some that might be benefit. It's still gathering data, don't worry. It's just instead of US and Google, it's now Winnie the Pooh in China. So with that in mind, it's still gathering data, so you don't really have privacy right here. It costs a freaking astronomical amount and comes with a processor that I could best describe as a mid-range for $2,000. Yeah, I think the idea that if you want a good phone that takes good photos, you might be picking a iPhone, I think never stood better than right here. if you want a phone that takes good photos, videos, and also works well, go for an iPhone. Shit, why limit yourself? Buy 2 iPhones. You can definitely afford it. I mean, this thing costs nearly $2,000. You can buy one and either have it as a spare if you get annoyed and toss you one or lose it, or hell, you can do what Tim Cook tells you to and just buy your mom an iPhone. Now, before I found it as an insult, considering some dipshit that is already basically a billionaire wants you to buy your mom an iPhone like you're shitting money. But then this device came along, costing double the price basically, and offering less than that of an iPhone. And in terms of cameras, literally iPhone has one key demographic that it needs to cater to, which is women that like to take photos. So it sure should be better doing that correctly, otherwise they're losing their key audience. So with that in mind, these phones might not have on paper as good of a camera as this one, but in terms of actual quality of the photos and how they look, it's appealing. That's why a lot of people go for that over some other ones like Samsung, which is a bit more artificial looking nowadays. And for that price, you can buy 2 iPhones. If you ever needed to feel like a rich baller instead of a brokey, you can buy literally 2 iPhones and carry one in each pocket, or buy one for your mother, or just have one in case that one breaks, or shit, you can buy next year another one and not even sell this one or whatever. The possibilities here are endless when you're spending $2,000 on a device. So do that instead of buying this phone. Anyway, if you found this video helpful or funny, as I'm not really taking this too seriously. I mean, neither should you for $2,000. The only thing I am taking seriously here is the price tag. But if you found this video funny, helpful, anything like that, don't forget to smash like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Hi guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to change video resolution. So at first you have to open your camera app. Now go to video panel, and in the left upper corner you will be able to switch the quality just by tapping, and then just start recording. So that's it, that will be all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Hi guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to close all running apps on this device. So at first, just slide up and hold for a while. Here you've got access to all apps that are currently active, and to switch them all at once, just mark the icon. And that's it, that will be all. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to deactivate developer options. So at first, let's open the settings, then find and select System and Updates, and reach Developer Options. Now to close them, to hide them again, just unmark the stop indicator. And that's it. As you can see, they are no longer accessible. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to reset camera settings. So at first, open your camera app. Now mark settings icon in right upper corner and scroll all the way down. Here you will notice restore, just mark it, and if you truly want to go back to default camera values, tap on OK. And that's it, that will be all. So thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Hi guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to reset network settings. So at first, open the settings, then find and select System and Updates, go to Reset and mark Reset Network Settings. Then confirm that you want to do it if you truly want to do it, provide your PIN code, and click on the Reset Network Settings. And that's it, that will be all. So thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, today we've got here Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, And let me show you how to activate battery percentage in status bar. So at first, open the settings, then find and select battery. Here, scroll down. Actually, here, you've got show battery percentage. Just mark the indicator, and that's it. As you can see, the current battery level appeared in your status bar. So that will be all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Hi guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to boot demo mode on this device. So at first, let's enroll settings, then find and select System and Updates, enroll developer options, and here go a bit lower. Tap on demo mode now, and once you want to turn it on, just use the stop indicator, and whenever you want to make it visible as well, mark show demo mode. And that's it, that will be all. So, thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
Hi, it's HardReset, and today I'll show you how to switch between stereo and mono sound on Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. So open the settings, then accessibility features, accessibility, audio, and we have mono audio. When it's disabled, then the sound is stereo, and when we enable it, it's mono. Thanks for watching, don't forget to leave a like, and see you in the next one.
Hello everyone, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to change screen timeout on this device. At first, open the settings, then find and select display and brightness right here, enroll sleep, and here select the preferred period of time. So you can go with 50, 30 seconds, 1, 2, 5 or 10 minutes, however you prefer. Mark it, and that's it. As you can see, it is applied. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to activate unknown sources. So if you wish to install something from external source, just enroll the settings, then find and select security, go to more settings, and here you will notice install apps from external sources. And now just pick the source that you wish to apply and mark allow app installs. And basically that's it. So thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to check serial number assigned to this phone. So at first, let's enroll the settings and enter code *06#. And here we've got device info with serial number at the bottom, right here. Tap on OK to exit. And now you can also find it via settings. So at first, let's enroll the settings, find and select about phone. And here you've got your serial number. So that's it, that will be all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, and in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to activate dark dim dark mode. So whenever you wish to apply dark dim on this device, just enroll the settings, then go to display and brightness, and now just mark dark mode. Click on enable all day to activate it right now, but as you can see, you can also schedule dark mode. Just mark scheduled and then pick the start and end hour. So that's it, that will be all. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to activate and use camera timer. So at first, let's open your camera app. Now enroll settings, and here you will notice timer. Just mark and pick to 5 or 10 seconds delay, whatever you prefer. Mark, go back, and just grab a picture. As you can see, you'll be able to see the countdown, and after that the photo will be grabbed. So that's it, that will be all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to change phone ringtone. So at first, let's open the settings, then find and select sound and vibration, and here locate ringtone. Here select the sound that you want to apply as your ringtone. Go back, and as you can see, it is already set. So that's it, that will be all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
Hi, it's HardReset, and today I'll show you how to change the lock screen wallpaper on Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. Open Settings, then Home Screen, go into Wallpapers, then select one, click Apply and Lock Screen. Now lock your phone, unlock, and as you can see, here is our lock screen wallpaper, and when we unlock it, there is a home screen wallpaper. That's it, thanks for watching, don't forget to leave a like and see you in the next one.
Good morning guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to clear credentials on this device. So first of all, enroll the settings, then find and select security. Here go to more settings, and now locate encryption and credentials right here. To remove all certificates, all licenses, just mark delete all credentials and confirm by tapping on delete. So now just enter PIN code, and that's it, that will be all. So thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to change the date and time on this device. So at first, enroll the settings, then find and select System and Updates, go to Date and Time, and at first you need to switch off automatic date and time. And now select it manually from the list. Both date and time, you can set them the same way, just scroll till you find the preferred one. Also here you can manage your time zone if you want to. And that's it. So thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to locate IMEI number. So at first, open your phone dialer. Now enter code *##06#, and as you can see here, you've got device info with both IMEIs included. Also here you can check your serial number at the bottom. Then tap on OK to exit, and now you can find your IMEI number via settings as well. So let's enroll settings at first, then find and select About Phone, and here you've got both IMEIs. So that's it, that will be all. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Hey guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to remove fingerprint from this device. So at first, enroll settings, then find and select biometrics and password, click on fingerprint ID, provide your PIN code if you have one. If you do use pattern or any other kind of blockade, just provide it, and now click on fingerprint that you wish to remove and select delete. Confirm. I have two fingerprints and I'd like to remove them both, and that's it. Go back now and you can smoothly use your device without fingerprint ID. Thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Good morning guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to check the total screen time. So first of all, enroll the settings, then find and select digital balance right here. And if you are not a user, you will have to create your account. So just go with all the info, and now you've got the statistics right here. Now, once it is added, you will be able to open it straight in this palette. So that's it, that will be all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
Hi, it's HardReset, and today I'll show you how to adjust color temperature and display modes on Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. So first, go into the settings, then display and brightness, and here we have the color mode and temperature. You can select the color mode from normal to vivid right here, and here we have the color temperature. We have the default, warm, and cool options. You can always watch first the preview. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and see you in the next one.
Hi guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to reset app preferences. So at first, let's open the settings. Then go to Apps and Services, enroll a list of all apps and mark More. And here at the bottom of the list, you will notice a Reset App Preferences. Just mark it and click on Confirm if you truly want to reset all preferences for disabled apps, disabled app notifications, default applications for actions, background data restriction for apps, or any other permission restrictions. And that's it, that will be all. So, thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Hi guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to activate Developer Panel. So, whenever you want to activate developer options, just enter the settings, click on About Phone at the very bottom of the list, and now locate software version. Now you have to tap 7 times on software version, just like this. Then provide your PIN code, pattern, whatever you use to unlock your screen. And as you can see, from now on, you are a developer. Let me go back, go to System and Updates, and as you can see, developer options appeared right here. Click to enroll and use them however you like. So this is it, that will be all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Hi guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to reset all the settings on this device. So at first, enroll the settings, then find and select System and Updates, click on Reset, and now mark Reset All Settings. And if you truly want to reset all settings for networks, fingerprint, Face ID, and lock screen password, just mark Reset All Settings. Enter your PIN code or pattern if you use pattern, and confirm that you truly want to do it. And that's it, that will be all. So, thank you for watching, please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
Hi, it's HardReset, and today I'll show you how to change accessibility button shortcut function on Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. Open the settings, then accessibility features and accessibility, scroll down to accessibility shortcut and enable, then select a feature, for example, color inversion, and now just hold down the volume up and down button at the same time for 3 seconds, and as you can see, it is working. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and see you in the next one.
Good morning guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to update system. So if you wish to get software updates, just open the settings, then find and select System and Updates, And here at the top of the list, you will notice software update. Just mark and wait till it's scanned. As you can see, your device would scan itself automatically. Here you will get the information, so my software is up to date. However, if yours is not, you will be able to update it straight from this panel. Here, instead of check for updates, you will see update. Just mark it and the latest version will be downloaded and installed, obviously. So that's it, that will be all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and leave the thumbs up.
Hi, it's HardReset, and today I'll show you how to enable battery protection mode on Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. Open Settings, then go into the Battery Health, and Smart Charge. This will preserve the battery health. Your device will learn from your charging routine and delay fully charging past 80% until you need to use it. You can also enable the custom charging limit, but only one of these options can be enabled. And then you can limit your charging to, for example, 90%. But I'll still stick with the Smart Charge. Thanks for watching, don't forget to leave a like and see you in the next one.
Good morning guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra and let me show you how to do the fingerprint. So at first open the settings, then find and select biometrics and password and mark fingerprint ID. Now enter PIN code and here click on new fingerprint. Now as you can see, the fingerprint sensor is located on your power button right here, so just grab your phone as you usually do it and keep tapping till your fingerprint is fully added. And once it is added,
Hi, it's HardReset, and today I'll show you how to change wallpaper and icon style on Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. Open Settings, then Home Screen and Style. Here we have Wallpaper, and you can search for more wallpapers right here, but to just change it, select the wallpaper and apply. Then you can select the lock screen, home screen, or both. I'll just keep the lock screen. After that, go into the icons and you can do the same. You can select the icons from here or search for more icons. Then I'll select, for example, this one and apply. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and see you in the next one.
In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can rename it. First of all, go into Settings and scroll all the way down right away. When you're ready, tap on About Phone at the bottom and hit device name to type in whatever you want to. Let's go with Sunny. When you're ready, hit OK. And wait, as you can see, after a few seconds, name of my Huawei has changed. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can change theme of Celia keyboard. Begin by launching your keyboard, and when you're ready, tap in on this icon at the top left corner. Now select Schemes. Pick any of those by clicking on the best one for you, and last but not least, go back. So when I do that, as you can see, theme of my keyboard has changed. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hello everyone, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to change system language. So first of all, open the settings, then find and select System and Updates, and mark Language and Input. Here you've got Language and Region, just mark it, and select Edit. Now you can remove unnecessary languages here, and if there is a one that you want to apply, just leave it here, tap on confirmation mark, and it would be applied. However, if you wish to select something else, just mark other language and pick it from this list. Tap on change, and that's it. As you can see, it has been already applied. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Hi guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to activate keypad sounds. So at first, let's open the settings, then find and select Sounds and Vibration, scroll down, and here go to More Settings. Now, locate keypad tones and roll, and pick default or melody, whatever you prefer. You can see them both, hear them both actually. Let me just volume up the device. So now it's melody, and if you switch it to default tones, you've got them here. So that's it, that will be all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
Hello, in front of me I've got Huawei P80 Ultra. In this video we'll check if MagSafe power bank works with this smartphone. In order to check it, right here I've got the MagSafe power bank. Simply place the smartphone on the power bank . And as you can see, the power bank is charging the smartphone. Unfortunately, this smartphone does not support magnetic charging, so the power bank will not be attached to the smartphone. If you find this video helpful, please leave like, comment and subscribe.
Good morning guys, and in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to change keyboard language. So at first, open the settings. Then from main settings list, select System and Updates, and here go to Language and Input. Now click on Keyboard. Here you've got Microsoft SwiftKey keyboard, so let's open it, go to Languages, and pick the one that you want to use. Then unmark unwanted languages or language, go back, and it is already set. So here it is. So that's it, that would be all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
Hello everyone, welcome to the HardReset channel, and today I'm going to show you how to check battery health on the Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. So if you want to check your battery health, and battery health is basically an option that shows you the condition of your battery, so how much charge you can store compared to the original state of the battery. And if you want to check that, you can go to Settings, and then scroll down to Battery. Scroll down again to Battery Health, and here's going to show you the maximum capacity. So this is basically the battery health, and as you can see, mine is at 100, which means it's working perfectly, like the battery isn't aged or anything. And that is pretty much it. That is how you check the battery health. So thank you for watching. I hope this video helps you, and make sure to like and subscribe.
Hi, it's HardReset, and today I'll show you how to customize Always On Display on Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. Open Settings, then go into Home Screen and Style, then Always On Display. Here, you can select anything that you want right here. So, for example, we can put the emoji on our Always On Display. We can put images, graffiti, artistic. Here we have clock, analog and digital. You can search for more Always On Displays and your Always On Displays right here. And here you have the preview. That's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and see you in the next one.
Welcome. In this video I will show you how to change DPI settings on Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. First of all, open Settings on your smartphone, then swipe down to Display and Brightness section. And here, in order to change your DPI settings, either enter text size and weight and adjust your text size by moving the slider to the right to increase it, to the left to decrease it, or the text weight in the very same way. Or you can adjust your display size if you go to the respective menu and select one of 3 available display sizes, either default, large, or small. Once you exit this menu, the changes will be applied. And so that's basically how you do it. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing to our channel, leave us a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hi, it's HardReset, and today I'll show you how to set dynamic wallpapers on your Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. Open Settings, then Home Screen and Style and Wallpapers. If you have downloaded your dynamic wallpaper, then it is just in here. But to download it, click More Wallpapers, select Live Wallpapers, wait for it to load, then you can explore right here or search through here. I'll just click Explore the top wallpapers right now, the red spiral for example, and apply or download. Some of them can be purchased, so you just need to buy them. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and see you in the next one.
In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can resize icons. If you want to change icon size, here's how to do it in a few seconds. All you need to do is pinch your display and wait for all of those options to show. When they do, click on Home Screen Settings, available at the bottom right corner, and then click on Icon Size. Now you can operate this slider to adjust them and check out Preview at the top. So when I do that and go back, I can see that size of my icons has changed. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off auto brightness. First of all, go into Settings and click on Display and Brightness right away. When you're ready, use this switcher next to Automatic, located under Brightness slider, to turn it on or switch it off. Quick tip: while testing this device, I discovered that you can also go into Tab menu and hold Brightness slider. Then tap on Settings in this pop-up to access Auto Brightness right away. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off Simple Mode. All you need to do is go into Settings and scroll all the way down to hit System and Updates available at the bottom. Then tap on Simple Mode between Reset and Developer Options and hit Enable at the bottom. As you can see, after a few seconds, Simple Mode was successfully enabled. If you wanna disable it, go into Settings again and tap on Exit Simple Mode available here. Then wait. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Morning guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to change wallpaper on this device. So at first enroll Settings, then find and select Home Screen and Style, and here slide open themes and you can change the whole theme if you wish to. Here it is. You can skip the layout presentation, then download and apply. However, that would change the whole display effect if you don't want to do it, and if you want to change wallpaper only, just mark Wallpapers and pick the photo that you wish to cover your screen with. For example, this one. Then just mark Apply and confirm if it's for your home screen only, just your lock screen, or both of them. And that's it, that will be all. As you can see, it is already changed. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up. Hi guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to perform a soft reset. So basically all you have to do is to tap on power button along with volume down button, just tap and hold. If it doesn't reload within 10 seconds, just tap on power button again, but as you can see, it has been already done, so now just wait till it's rebooted. And that's it now. Just provide your PIN, code, password, pattern, whatever you use, and you will be able to use your phone in a normal way. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can resize font. Begin by opening Settings and scrolling down a tiny bit to click on Display and Brightness. Now click on Text Size and wait. And finally, operate this slider under text size to adjust it. You can check out Preview at the top. So when I go back, as you can see, size of my font has changed. Quick tip, if you decided to adjust font size, you can always go back to the same settings and also try to operate this slider under text weight to check out which one is the best for you. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Good morning guys, in front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and let me show you how to activate automatic system updates. So at first open the settings, then find and select System and Updates, go to Developer Options, and now you have to locate automatic system updates. Okay, so here it is almost at the top of the list. I missed it. Okay, so here it is, just mark the indicator, and once it is applied, your updates would be applied automatically whenever device restarts. It's a super useful feature. So that's it, that will be all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel and leave the thumbs up.
In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can clean storage. To clean storage on your Huawei, you don't need to download any app. All you need to do is go into Settings and scroll to tap on the Storage section available here, between Battery and Security. Now tap on Cleanup, wait, and then hit Cleanup next to Junk Files. This operation won't delete any apps or any images, just junk files you don't even see. Hit Delete at the bottom, and wait. As you can see, after a few seconds, storage of my device was successfully cleaned. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can change default apps. First of all, make sure you already have an app you want to set up as your new default one on your Huawei. When it's ready, go into Settings and scroll to tap on Apps and Services section. Now click on Default Apps and tap on one of those sections you want to manage, or select More and manage one of those. Wherever you decided, click on a section, tap on an app, and hit Change in the pop-up to set the app. As you can see, mine was successfully changed. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can use voice typing on cellular keyboard. All you need to do is launch your keyboard and hold this microphone at the bottom right corner. Then start typing. If you wanna stop, you can pause or use space. To delete text on the go, use this button with an X. To hide your keyboard completely, use this one at the bottom right corner. And to go back to standard keyboard, on this one at the bottom left one. Quick tip, most people forget that you can also use this one in order to pick any of those punctuation marks. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off location. The fastest way to manage location is by going through Tab menu. To do that, just swipe down from the top right corner of your screen and find Location shortcut. When you find it, click on it. So when I do that, as you can see, mine turned gray, which means that location is disabled. To enable it, click on the same shortcut until it's blue. If you have a bit more time, you can also go into Settings. Scroll to click on Location section available here. And manage this switcher next to Access My Location to turn it off or switch it on. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can change display refresh rate. If you wanna change refresh rate on this Huawei, here's how to do it using only Devices Settings. So let's begin by opening Settings and scrolling to hit Display and Brightness right away. Now all you need to do is scroll to click on Screen Refresh Rate and apply the best one for you by clicking on one of those: Dynamic, High, or Standard. When you go back, your changes will be automatically saved. Quick tip, I wouldn't recommend to have high on all the time, because it not only drains your power, but also might heat up your device. I usually go with dynamic. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can use Clipboard in Cydia Keyboard. First of all, launch your keyboard and copy or cut any text. Now, you can paste it instantly by clicking on it at the top of your keyboard. If you wanna paste it later on though, hit this X to hide all of those suggestions, and then on this button at the top left corner of your keyboard. Following that, select Clipboard available here, and tap on anything you wanna paste by clicking on it and choosing Paste option. If you want to delete it from your clipboard, click on it as well, but this time hit Delete. If you wanna go back to your standard keyboard, click on this icon at the top right corner. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you where you can locate all typing options in Cydia and Microsoft keyboards. Start by opening Settings and scrolling all the way down right away. Then click on System and Updates, Language and Input, and finally your default keyboard. Let's start with Microsoft because I can see this is my default one now, so click on it here. Tap on Typing between Teams and Emoji, and operate all of those options by clicking on the switches next to the chosen ones. If you're using Cydia though, I just need to change mine real quick. Click on it, tap on Input under Keyboard, and manage all of those options. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can connect it to printer. Start by opening Settings and clicking More Connections right away. Now select Printing and either tap on Default Print Service or any other service you have and wanna use. Don't worry, they turn on the same way, so click on it and use gray switcher at the top right corner to activate it. Then wait. Your device is looking for a printer, and when it finds one, it will connect to it. If you still can't connect though, don't worry, I got you. Most people forget that after enabling a print service, you can tap on those 4 dots at the top right corner. Then hit Add Printer and use this plus icon to add it manually by inputting your IP address and hitting Add. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hello everyone, welcome to the HardReset channel, and today I'm going to show you how to turn on eye comfort mode on the Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. So what the eye comfort mode does is it makes the colors warmer, and it makes it easier to read, for example, in the dark, and it's easier on your eyes. So to enable this option, what we're going to do is open up the settings, and then we're going to scroll to display and brightness. Here we're going to tap on eye comfort, and here you can either schedule, so scheduled when it starts and when it ends, or you can just enable it all day, and it's going to kind of change the colors. I'm not sure if it's noticeable on the screen right now, but when it's enabled, you can see this little eye icon in the top right. You also add a filter level, which changes the level of the warmness. So you can also play around with that. You have flicker reduction, which if you are experiencing flickering, you can enable that option. That's pretty much everything. So this is how you enable it. So thank you for watching. I hope this video helps you, and make sure to like and subscribe. Hello everyone, welcome to the HardReset channel, and today I'm going to show you how to enable adaptive refresh rate on the Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. So adaptive refresh rate is when your phone changes the refresh rate of your screen depending on the power consumption of your battery. So let's say your battery is low, for example, like mine. It's going to limit the refresh rate from 120 to just 60 Hertz to preserve some battery. And to enable that option, what we're going to do is open up the settings and then scroll to display and brightness, then scroll down again and select screen refresh rate and enable dynamic. So now as you can see, it's going to balance smooth display and battery life with a max refresh rate of 120 Hz. So the refresh rate is not going to be changed dynamically, and it probably won't be noticeable because you don't know when it really happens, and it's not really that big of a change. It's just a gradual decrease, and that's pretty much it. So now your battery will last longer. So thank you for watching. I hope this video helps you, and make sure to like and subscribe. Hello everyone, welcome to the HardReset channel, and today I'm going to show you how to enable dark mode on the Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. So what dark mode does is it changes the backgrounds of the apps into dark instead of white. So as you can see right here, all of the backgrounds are black instead of the usual white, and that could also help preserve some battery life if you have an OLED screen. So the pixels are fully turned off, and that means that they aren't really used all the time, and battery lasts longer basically. So let's see how to enable this option. So the first thing that we're going to do is open up the settings, then scroll down to display and brightness, and here we're going to tap on dark mode, and here you can tap on either scheduled, so you can change when it turns on and off, or you can select enable all day, so it's going to be permanently on like this. And that is pretty much it. So now it's on, and it's in pretty much every app. So every app that you open up is going to have dark mode, and that is pretty much it. So thank you for watching. I hope this video helps you, and make sure to like and subscribe.
In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can clone apps. All you need to do is go into Settings and scroll to click on Apps and Services. Then choose App Twin available here and tap on gray switcher next to any app you wanna clone. Quick disclaimer, if you can't see your app here, that means that Huawei doesn't support it to be cloned. If you do see it though, hit gray switcher and wait. Then go back and check it out. As you can see, mine is over here. If you wanna get rid of your app clone, you can delete it like any other app by holding it and tapping on delete in the pop-up, then confirming your choice, or by going into the same settings and using blue switcher next to it, then tap on close in the pop-up to delete it. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can open apps in pop-up view. First of all, you need to launch any app you wanna use in this view, and then access it in the background. Now with your app opened like that, click on this icon at the top right corner and wait. So when I do that, as you can see, I can use my app in this little window. Now to move it around, hold this sign at the top and drag it. To scale it, hold one of its corners and drag it as well. If you want to turn it into a bubble, click on Home button and swipe tiny window to the side, or use this icon of a line at the top left corner. Either way, tap on the bubble to go back to your window. If you want to use your app in full screen view, click on this icon also at the top left corner. To close it though, use this X at the top right one. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can delete widget search bar from home screen. All you need to do is hold your search bar and wait for remove pop-up to show. When it does, click on it and wait for a second one. Now tap on remove in this one as well and wait. So when I do that, as you can see, my search bar was successfully deleted. Now, if you ever wanna restore it, don't worry, I will show you how to do it now. Firstly, pinch your display until you see all of those options at the bottom. Then hit Service widgets available between Wallpaper and Transitions. And what's important, scroll all the way down to hit widgets at the bottom, and this way get the same search bar. Hold it, drag it to the proper place, and let go. Then tap on Home button. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off auto rotation. I got a lot of questions about auto rotation on this Huawei, so I will show you exactly how to manage it. Firstly, go into Tab menu by swiping down from the top right corner of your screen. When you see all of your shortcuts, look for Orientation Lock 1 with a padlock. Mine is over here. So now when I click, padlock is closed and my shortcut is blue. That means that auto rotation is disabled. Let me explain. Usually when you click on a shortcut, when it's blue, that means that it's on. When it's gray, that means that it's off. With auto rotation is the other way around, because orientation lock, when enabled, locks your device in chosen orientation. In this case, it's this one. So when you disable it, click on it, check if it's gray and padlock is open. Auto rotation will be enabled. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can add photos to text message. Begin by launching Messages app and selecting or creating a chat. Whatever you decided when you're ready, use this plus icon at the bottom left corner and click on all of your photos you wanna attach. If you can't find them here, hit Gallery section, tap on the chosen ones, and choose Done at the bottom right corner of this section at the bottom. Last but not least, if you want to take a photo and add it, click on the same plus, select Camera at the bottom left corner, then use this icon if you want to switch it, the one with a camera and an arrow. Hold and swipe if you want to see all of your camera, and take a pic. To discard it, use this X at the top left corner. To add it, this check mark at the top right one. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hi, it's HardReset, and today I'll show you hidden privacy settings you should know about on Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. So go into the settings and then privacy, and we have the permission manager. You can right here search by the permission, for example the camera, and allow or deny every app. Then go back to image privacy. Protect your privacy by preventing apps from accessing sensitive data stored within images such as location info and timestamps, but this restriction does not apply to system apps such as Gallery and Cloud. You can remove the location info right here, or remove other info includes device name and timestamps. Go into the super privacy mode right now. Here, super privacy mode prevents apps from accessing your device camera, microphone, and location. This mode can be accessed from the control panel. And last but not least, we have the private space. What is the private space? Private space is completely separate space where you can store files, information, and other data that's just for you. Set a unique PIN, pattern, or password to create your private space. Once it's set up, you can access it directly from the lock screen. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and see you in the next one.
In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on and use one-handed mode. Operating one-handed mode on this Huawei is really easy. All you need to do is go into Settings and scroll all the way down to access accessibility features available here. Then tap on one-handed mode and tap on this switcher next to one-handed mode to activate it. When your switcher turns blue, you need to read all of those instructions to use one-handed mode. If you are using gesture navigation, slide your finger across the bottom of the screen and hold. If you are using trickies navigation, slide your fingers across the bottom of the screen. So when I do that and hit got it, one-handed mode was successfully enabled. Now you can operate your screen in this little window. If you wanna go back, click on blank area. If you want to use it on the other side, just swipe in an opposite direction. Go back the same way. To disable it completely, use blue switcher until it's gray. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can open apps in split screen view. I get a lot of questions about split screen on Huawei devices. That's why I will show you exactly how to enter it in a few seconds. First of all, pick any app you want to use in split screen and launch it in the background to change it into floating window. In order to do that, tap on this icon at the top right corner. Now you can minimize it by clicking on Home button and click on the second app. With this one opened in full screen view and this one opened in floating window, click on Tiny Window and hold this line at the top of it to drag it all the way up or all the way down. When you see gray area, let go. As you can see now, I can use both apps at the same time. To go back from this mode, you can either go into background apps and swipe them, or hold those three dots in the middle and drag one all the way up or all the way down. Then tap on Home button. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can select and delete multiple photos at once. Begin by opening Gallery app and tapping on Photos or Albums at the bottom. Let's start with Photos. Hold one you wanna get rid of and wait for those icons to show up. When they do, you can click on each one at the top right corner to pick all of your photos from chosen section. Or if you want to select all of them right away, use this icon at the top right corner of your screen. Now to keep any of those photos, tap on them. And to get rid of the rest, use the Delete button at the bottom and confirm your choice in the pop-up. If you want to delete them from albums, click on an album, hold one of your pictures, And use this button at the top right corner to select all of them right away. To keep them, click on the ones you don't want to delete and get rid of the rest thanks to the same button at the bottom. Then tap on Delete in the pop-up. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off autocorrection in Cydia and Microsoft keyboards. First of all, go into Settings and scroll all the way down right away. Don't worry, I tested it before, it will work, because here you can tap on System and Updates, and then tap on Language and Input right away. Thanks to it, you will get access to your default keyboard. Let's start with Cydia. Click on it, tap on Input section and use this switcher next to Autocorrection to switch it off or turn it on. If you are using Microsoft, I just need to change mine real quick. Click on it, tap on Typing section between Teams and Emoji, and use this switcher next to Autocorrect to manage it. Quick tip, if you decided to use autocorrect in Microsoft Keyboard, you need to try this feature called Undo Autocorrect on Backspace. Enable it thanks to this switcher. In my case, and in many other cases, thanks to it, using autocorrection is even better. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can set up Face Unlock. Before we begin, quick disclaimer. You won't be able to set up face recognition if you don't have a screen lock. So set it up and then go into Settings. When you're ready, scroll down to click on Biometrics and Password. Tap on Face Recognition available here and enter your current login method I just mentioned. Now hit Get Started at the bottom. Keep your face in frame and follow all of the instructions on your screen. When you're ready, hit Done. Adjust all of those options however you want to and make sure Unlock Device option is enabled. You need to click on Direct Unlock or Swipe to unlock. Without it, you won't be able to unlock your device with face recognition. So when I go back, switch off my screen and turn it back on, I can see that Face Unlock is working properly. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can change font style. First of all, before doing anything, you need to find an app called Themes and click on it. Now select Featured or Categories at the bottom to check out Text Styles section, available in both. Quick tip, if you go into Featured and tap on Text Styles at the top, you can select this icon, Free, next to Categories, and see all of your text styles available for free. Click on the best one for you, If you decided to pay for one, just pay for it by tapping Pay at the bottom. If you decided to pick one of the free ones, hit Free Download. Then choose Apply and wait. As you can see, after a couple of seconds, style of my text has changed. If you ever wanna go back to your default font style or any previously downloaded ones, hit Themes again, select Me at the bottom right corner, and hit Text Styles available under Downloaded. Over here, tap on Default, hit Apply, and wait again. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can set up screen lock. Begin by opening Settings and scrolling to hit Biometrics and Password. Now click on Lock Screen Password here and tap on OK in the pop-up. Make sure to remember your screen lock password. Now you need to hit Change Password Type to pick the best one for you. 4-digit PIN, custom PIN, pattern, or alphanumeric password. Now, if you made a mistake, don't worry, just hit Redraw at the bottom left corner and create your login method again. When it's perfect, you can repeat it to confirm it. And last but not least, hit Done at the bottom right corner. If you wanna add a fingerprint right away, select Add in the pop-up and follow all of the instructions on your screen. If you don't, hit Cancel. So now, when I go back, switch off my screen and turn it back on, I can see that pattern is required. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can connect it using Bluetooth. All you need to do is go into Settings and hit Bluetooth right away. Then use this switcher at the top right corner to activate it and wait for available devices to show. When they do, tap on the one you wanna connect to. Click on this icon next to allow access to your contacts and call history to enable or disable it, and then select Pair. Now either wait for the device to accept your connection request, or if it's another smartphone or a tablet, accept it manually on the second device. As you can see, after a few seconds, my devices were successfully connected. If you wanna manage this connection, use this gear next to your device and tap on this switcher next to Internet Access to turn it on or off. Hit Rename to change its name, and OK to save your changes. Lastly, tap on Unpair at the bottom and wait. If you wanna reconnect, click on it again and select Pair. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can operate vibration settings. Start by opening Devices Settings to tap on Sounds and Vibration right away. Now you can tap on Vibration here to mute your device completely, leaving only vibrations. When you're done, scroll down and click on Phone Ringtone under Ringtones. Now tap on Vibration for SIM 1 and SIM 2 and apply one of those patterns or synchronize your vibration with default ringtone. Go back and do exactly the same for message and notifications. But this time, when you click on any of those, you will also get none option, which means that your vibrations will be disabled completely. Go back again, and this time scroll all the way down to click More Settings. Then use this switcher next to Vibrate when ringing to enable or disable haptic feedback for incoming calls, and on this one next to System Haptics to enable or disable vibrations for key system events and interactions. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can operate apps permissions. Start by opening Settings and scrolling to hit Apps and Services. Then you need to click on Permission Manager and pick any feature you wanna manage by clicking on it. Let's go with Location. Now select one of your apps under one of those categories. In case of location, it's allowed only while in use, allowed all the time, or denied. Click on the one you wanna manage. Pick one of those options by clicking on it. Ask each time, allow only while in use, allowed all the time, or deny. And when you finished, go back. As you can see, Huawei Wallet just gained access to my device's location. Quick tip many people miss, that you can also pick any feature. Select an app you wanna manage, and instead of picking one of those options, click on See All Permissions in blue text. Then tap on View All and manage all of those the same way. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!
Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video I will show you how to change the lock screen passwords on Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. Let's begin! So, first of all we have to head into our settings, and actually I can show you that currently I have a pin on my lock screen, and in this video we will going to be changing this to something else. Most likely a pattern, just because I really like patterns. So, in the settings, you want to scroll down a little and enter biometrics and password. And as you can see here, we have change lock screen password. We can go in there. But before we do any changes, we first, of course, need to input our current lock screen password. For me, it's this very simple 1234. And as you can see, we want to make sure that we remember our current lock screen password, because if we ever forget it, the only way of getting back to our device is to perform a factory reset, which sadly will wipe everything else with our device, not only the password. So we can now go into OK, and as you can see, by default we are setting a new password, but it is also a 6-digit pin, so you can click the change password type into 4-digit pin, custom pin, pattern, or alphanumeric password. Of course you can choose whatever you please here. I'm going to go with pattern, and I will go with very simple L shape, though I would recommend that you basically draw something more specific so your password isn't as easy to guess as mine. We now want to hit done. And as you can see, that's all. We can go into cancel because we don't want to add fingerprints, And as you can see now, if I go to my lock screen, I have no longer an alphanumeric pin, but instead I have a pattern, which is pretty cool. Anyway, that's all for this video. If you found it useful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching. See you next time!
Hello everyone, welcome to the HardReset channel, and today I'm going to show you how to enable developer options on the Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. So the developer settings on most of the phones allow you to access some features that aren't normally accessed with the normal version of the phone. And it won't necessarily change anything about the phone, it will just provide some new options for you to play around with. And to enable developer mode, what we're going to do is open up the settings, then scroll down to About Phone, tap on it, and then we're going to find software version, and just keep tapping on it until a notification pops up, like you're now a developer. It's going to say something like that. So I'm currently a developer. As you can see, you're already one. And now that the developer mode is enabled, we can come back to the main settings, select System and Updates, and then find Developer mode. There we go, Developer Options. So we're going to tap on that. And here you have a few options. So you can either enable or disable developer options. You have some memory information, bug report, screen lock require your phone to be unlocked before using it. You can disable that. You have a desktop backup password, stay awake, so the screen will never sleep while charging. Charging temperature limit, so it's going to stop charging when your phone gets overheated or something like that. Enable Bluetooth HCI snoop log, so it's going to capture Bluetooth packets and you can display them and see what it's all about. Running services, WebView implementation, enable multi-process WebView. So there are a lot of things to go through, and if you want to play around with those, this is how you enable them. And that is pretty much it. So thank you for watching. I hope this video helps you, and make sure to like and subscribe. Hello everyone, welcome to the HardReset channel, and today I'm going to show you how to enable power saving mode on the Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. So what the power saving mode does is, it's pretty self-explanatory. It just saves your power by limiting some background operations, by removing the background activity of some apps, by limiting notifications, by reducing the screen brightness, the refresh rate, and stuff like that to basically make your phone still operational while consuming less battery. So the first thing that we're going to do to access this mode is go to Settings, and then we're going to scroll down to Battery, and here we have Power Saving Mode. So if you enable it, it's going to, as you can see, disable some features. But as you can see right here, it gives us about an additional hour of battery life. And that is pretty much it. There's also another way to access it. So there's an easier way to access power saving mode without going to settings. And you can do that by going to the control center, tapping on this little icon right here. No, this one on the top left. Looks like I missed it. Well, let's try it again. So you tap it, and then you press this plus icon below these icons right here, and select power saving mode. Click plus, and it's going to be added to your shortcuts. And now, if you want to enable or disable power saving mode, you just go to the control center, find power saving mode, and tap on it to enable it or disable it. And that is pretty much it. So thank you for watching. I hope this video helps you, and be sure to like and subscribe.
Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video, I will show you how to enter recovery mode on Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. Let's begin! First of all, we want to simply power off our device, and luckily we can even do that if we didn't input our password yet. And all you want to do is just press and hold the power button for about 3 to 5 seconds until you'll see this, and then you just want to go into power off. Now we want to wait for maybe few seconds, but usually we should hear a little vibration, which means that we have successfully powered off the device. After that, you just want to press and hold the power button and volume up button for, well, that's actually going to take a little bit longer, and unfortunately it requires some patience, but we can still keep pressing until we'll see the Huawei logo, hopefully, like that, and I'm going to keep pressing until I will see, well, we should see our recovery mode right now. You can move around into this recovery mode via the volume buttons, like this, and you can click the power button to agree to certain thing. Usually you probably want to go into clear data if you are here to perform a factory reset, maybe in case of forgetting your password, because this is usually why people get into the recovery mode in the first place. You can also boot your phone into update mode or safe mode, but these are a little bit more advanced. If you wish to leave the recovery mode, all you want to do is just navigate upwards into restart, then press power button, and now our Huawei should restart and everything should be working without any issues whatsoever. Anyway, that's all for this video. If you found it useful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching. See you next time!
In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can change this device's theme. All you need to do is go into Themes app and pick the best theme for you by looking in featured categories or discovery sections. When you find one, click on it, hit free download or buy it, and tap on download and install if you see this pop up, or pick a different one. Now you can either hit customize on the left and exclude, for example, changing icons, then hit apply, or tap on apply right away. Then choose discard or keep in Keep Magazine Unlock pop-up. As you can see, after a few seconds, theme of my device has changed. If you wanna go back to your default one, you can enter themes again, and this time select this section, which is me, at the bottom right corner, tapping on themes under downloaded, and checking out any other one you have to apply it. You can scroll here to pick one of those and apply it right away. Or you can go back to devices settings, tap on home screen and style here, and access themes right away. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can turn on or turn off app notifications. If you wanna block notifications from any app, here's how to do it using only devices settings. So let's begin by opening settings and clicking on notifications and status bar right away. Now select manage all, and before doing anything, find apps from which you want to block notifications or turn them back on. You can do that by clicking on this section and selecting one of those options to see apps with most recent notifications, most frequent notifications, or all of your apps in alphabetical order. You can also use those letters on the side, or click on the search bar and type in whatever you want to. Either way, after finding your apps, use blue switches next to apps from which you want to block notifications to switch them off. When all of your switchers turned gray, that means that notifications are disabled. To enable them, click on gray switches until you see all of them turned blue. Quick tip, most people forget that you can go back, scroll down and click on most recent here to sort your apps. Then to manage notifications from any of them, click on it and not only disable or enable allow notifications option thanks to this switcher, but also adjust all of those options, like for example notification tone. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can add audio or video file to text message. First of all, you need to launch Messages app and select or create a chat. Wherever you decided, when you're ready, use this plus at the bottom left corner. Let's start with adding a video. You can click one here, or if you can't find it, use gallery option on the left. Find it here and tap on it. When you finished, to add it to your message, use Done button at the top right corner of this section. If you want to record your video and add it though, click on the same plus and this time select camera at the bottom left corner. Now you need to swipe up to extend to full screen. Decide which camera you want to use by clicking on this icon at the top right corner. And switch from photo to video by clicking on the video icon at the bottom right corner. Then take your video. And when you finished, it will be automatically added after you tap on this check mark. If you don't like it, hit this X at the top left one. Then redo it and add it when it's perfect. When it comes to audio files though, click on the same plus and to record your message, hit recording button right next to gallery one. Hold to record and then let go to add your memo to your message. If you want to add a file that's already on your device, click on the same plus one last time. Choose More at the bottom right corner and hit Audio section. Then click on your file you wanna add and confirm your choice thanks to this check mark at the top right corner. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video, I will show you what to do after you have forgotten your lock screen passwords on the Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. Let's begin! So, if we had lock our screen, and if you notice that, well, you actually do not remember your pattern, here's what you want to do. We want to simply perform a factory reset, and with that, we will be able to remove our password. However, there is a little bit warning to that. You won't be only removing password, of course, you will also remove every single thing from your device, including applications, including your photos, videos, applications, contacts, music, messages, everything will be deleted. So you just want to make sure that you know that. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's proceed with the tutorial. First of all, we want to simply press and hold the power button for about 5 seconds, or even 3. And now you want to go into power off like this. And thanks to that, we have, well, successfully powered off our device. And now we can start pressing and holding the power button and volume up button simultaneously like this. And you want to do that for about 10 seconds, even further. Like, you want to be really patient with this, because for the longest time you will see nothing. Now you will see Huawei logo, but you want to keep pressing until you will feel a little vibration like this. And now the moment we release it, after a while we should see the recovery screen mode. Now in here you want to navigate down into clear data and then just go into power button. So we want to just proceed. You want to navigate up using using the volume up button, and then you want to go into factory reset. Now you want to input the word yes, so you will just want to go into yes, and not yeah, but yes. Thank you. And the moment we click the factory reset button, our phone will perform a factory reset, and thanks to that, everything will be wiped up. And after you just open your device and proceed with the setup, it will just behave like you would just bought the device instead, which is pretty good. But yeah, by default you don't really see that much thing going on in here. Anyway, that's all for this video. If you found it useful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching. See you next time.
In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can set up app lock. To set up app lock on this Huawei, you don't need any trick or a special app. All you need is to go into settings and scroll down to hit security section available here. Now select App Lock located under Security Features and hit Enable at the bottom. If you wanna use your locked screen password to lock your apps, click on Locked Screen Password here and enter it. If you wanna create custom PIN, click on Custom PIN option and create it. Then repeat it to confirm it. Now answer a security question. If you don't like it, click on it and either pick one of those or tap on Custom Question and create your own. Tap OK to save it and make sure to answer it correctly below. When you're ready, hit Finish and lock any app by tapping on gray switcher right next to it. So when I go back and try to enter my app, I can see that custom PIN is now required. If you wanna disable password from any app, go back into App Lock in your settings. Enter your login method or custom PIN and use blue switcher next to your app. If you wanna disable App Lock fully from your device, click on blue switcher next to it, hit disable in the pop-up and enter your login method or custom PIN one last time. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra, and today I would like to show you how you can operate voice recorder. All you need to do is find Recorder app that's already on your Huawei and tap on it. If you never used it before, tap on Allow and Allow while using in all available pop-ups, and then use red button at the bottom to start recording. As you can see, recording is on. To pause it or unpause it, click on this button at the bottom right corner. To enable or disable voice enhancement, click on this one at the top right corner. And to add a bookmark, hit tag at the bottom left one. If you wanna end and save your recording, tap on the middle one again and wait. As you can see, my recording was successfully created. To play it, click on it. And to manage it, use all of those options at the bottom. And most people forget those 3 dots at the top right corner. Now you can tap on Edit. Hit OK. Zoom in and out by pinching. Pick any section you wanna manage. And hit Trim. Then decide if you want to keep selected part or delete it. Wherever you decided, when you're ready, tap on the check mark at the top right corner. If you want to, you can also tap on Skip Silences to turn on or off this option. Select Speed. Button at the bottom right corner. And even add tags right away. To enable or disable while listening. Go back. To rename your recording, hold it and tap on Rename option at the bottom. Then OK in the pop-up. To get rid of it, hold it again and this time choose Delete. Then hit Delete here and wait. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye! In front of me is Huawei Pura 80 Ultra and today I would like to show you how you can set up an alarm clock. First of all, you need to find Clock app that's already on your device and click on it. Now, if you never used it before, hit Alarm at the bottom left corner and create a new one thanks to this plus icon. Then adjust it however you want to. At the top, set up an hour. Then hit Repeat and pick days of the week by tapping on the chosen ones. Hit OK in the pop-up. Tap on this switcher if you want to allow skipping alarms, or don't click on it and make sure it's gray to disable this option. Hit Sound. Tap on Allow. And then Agree. Now we can adjust alarm section perfectly by starting with vibration at the top. Click on it and either disable vibrations for this alarm by hitting None, apply one of those patterns, or synchronize it with default ringtone. Go back. Tap on Music on device if you wanna pick a song from your smartphone and apply it by clicking on it. Or select one of those, like my personal favorite, Ocean Whisper. Go back again. Hit Label if you wanna name your alarm. And OK to save its name. Hit Ring Duration to adjust how many minutes your alarm will ring if you don't react. And Snooze Duration to decide how many minutes it will take and how many times it will repeat by operating those sliders. Make sure to hit OK at the bottom right corner to save your adjustments. Now, when you're done, hit this check mark at the top right corner and enjoy your alarm. If you ever wanna edit one you already created or one of those that are already here, just click on it, make your changes and click on the checkmark again. To turn it on or off, use this switcher right next to it. And to get rid of it, click on it and hit the Delete option at the bottom. Then confirm your choice in the pop-up. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. Bye!
Hello and welcome back to HardReset.Info. In this video, I will show you how to install Google-based applications on Huawei Pura 80 Ultra. Let's begin! So, since the ban in, I believe, 2019, you cannot go officially into the Huawei App Store or whatever its app gallery named. And for example, I don't think you can type in, for example, YouTube or Google or whatever, because then you will go and you will have to basically like pirate it, seriously. If we go into our YouTube, it disappeared, cool. Well, actually, this one is installed already because I have installed it previously, but you can't really officially download like a Play Store or something. And if we would like to, we would have to go into our browser and then just manually download APK versions of every single application we need. And actually, we don't really have to. Instead, let's just go into our app gallery and let's go and type in GBox and simply go into GBox. And we can press install GBox. Now, there is a very high chance that you actually won't really have it in your app gallery, and what you want to do then? Well, that's a really good question. And in that case, you just want to head into your browser, and then all you want to do is just go into your, you can type in GBox, download APK, and I believe that for the first time you should see the App Pure site. I think this one is kind of legit, like it doesn't really have that many ads, it's really acceptable amount of ads. And once again, you only have to do this if you don't see the GBox in your app gallery, but if you do have it, then everything is literally okay and you shouldn't really worry. Anyway, without further ado, we can now open our application. And now we can agree to user agreement privacy. And as you can see, we already have the Play Store installed, but before we actually go in there, we first need to do a couple of things. First, you want to go and click that little green bar that's going to appear. And as you can see, they need some permissions, so I'm just going to go into enable, allow, and by default you should have the battery optimization whitelist also enabled for this application. If you don't, you can just hit enable and then give it wanted permissions. Now we can go into these three dots here and we can go into not logged, and of course we want to log in not using our Huawei ID but using the Google account, but we don't really have to do it, though we will, because as you can see our Play Store doesn't really have anything. And now the GBox is kind of emulating Google-based application, like Google-based software, and now we can just proceed to log in with our normal credentials. And I'm just going to do just that. As you can see, I have something already here. And in any moment now, I should be able to input my password, at least hopefully. And yeah, now we just want to log in into your Google account. Like this, if the password is correct, of course. Mine is not, so let me simply try again. Anyway, now everything should be working correctly, and after we successfully log into our Google account, we probably want to go into I will be using this device, and I agree with terms of service. And as you can see now, our device is contacting Google to, well, basically give away some information about our account. And with that out of the way, we now successfully have a version of Play Store. Kind of. Actually, it's sort of an imposter, because if we do this, we can see that technically this is the Google Play Store, but it still has the icon of the GBox. And this is because GBox is essentially role-playing as our Play Store. So as you can see, we don't really have the Play Store right here, though if I remember correctly, we can go here and just go into create shortcut, And as you can see, technically we do have our Google Play shortcut on our Huawei device, which usually is not possible to achieve, but yet still it will open the GBox version. And inside here we can just install whatever we want. For example, I will go and install ourselves maybe a Gmail, since this is also very important and very useful Google-based application that by default isn't available on Huawei. And using our GBox, and just notice that we can do that normally, like as we would on any normal device. We don't really have to play around and cosplaying as pirates and trying to hack away into having Gmail. We just want to install one application, and as you can see, we also have Gmail here, and it also behaves just like normal Gmail. Only warning I want to give you is the fact that you might have delayed notifications, because technically it's not exactly Gmail, it's just GBox that's trying to be Gmail. So yeah, but generally we now have, with that simple one application, all Google-based applications we could ever ask for. And as you can see, we even have some recommended applications that I believe aren't really available normally to download via the app gallery that we have on our Huawei. And yeah, that's all for this video. Make sure to leave a comment if this tutorial helped you, or if you have other applications and other tips and tricks on how you can use Google-based applications on your Huawei device. Anyway, with that out of the way, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching. See you next time.